Okay, you guys, I just want to get on here because I had to end the live. I had a phone call, but you guys are giving Tevin Osborne just too much airtime. I don't think Tevin would want, black women getting online talking about him and his death. I really think black women should stop talking about the case, truth be told, because it's irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant, you guys. This man chose who he wanted, and in return he tore down black women to be with this non-black woman, and he left a very crazy and very hateful digital footprint, and unfortunately it is what ended him. Like I was saying, there's nothing wrong with interracial dating as long as your intentions are pure. You're not going into interracial dating because you hate black men, or you because you want mixed kids. When I was out here interracially dating, I was dating non-black men because I was attracted to them and still is, and because of character compatibility, the fact that non-black men admired me and I admired them back, and they had amazing personalities. And the simple fact that, when it came to my standards, there were certain things that I were looking for in a man, in a partner, and I felt like non-black men were the best fit at that time. Did I have black men approach me inappropriately? I did. And that wasn't something that I wanted for my love life. And I wanted a partner who was going to respect me and appreciate me and love me for who I was, rather than what I could offer to them. And it's not because black men hurted me. It wasn't because of the negativity with them, why I dated outside of my race. Me being attracted to other races of men had nothing to do with that. But I do believe that coming to YouTube and seeing the anti-black woman rhetoric that black men were spewing about black women, it really made me see them in a different light, and it made me open my eyes to who they were. And this is what kind of pulled me back from a lot of black men as potential suitors. Because, anytime black women have to question, do black men like them? It's bad when you have to start questioning things like that. Are there black men out there who like black women and love black women? I believe that there is. But with so much hatred towards black women, it makes it very hard for black women to know how legit and true it is. And all of the hateful things that a lot of black men have said online. And here's the sad thing about it: a lot of other races of people saw this hatred too. So it's just kind of like really, really hard for black women to let their guards down and trust black men now with all of the anti stuff that's been going on against us. So what am I saying? I'm saying that black men, you guys really messed up when you started getting online bashing black women. You guys going online talking about black women really soured your reputation bad. And this is why black women are not caring about the Tevin Osborne case as much, because Tevin Osborne left a digital footprint. If Tevin Osborne just had dated his snow bunny and kept his mouth closed about black women, we wouldn't even be at this point. I've dated outside of my race, and I've never mentioned black men to you. I've never mentioned black men to non-black men at all. I've never talked about the black man to a non-black man. I think it's quite weird to sit down and talk about black men to other races of men. And I just think it's a very strange dynamic. Maybe it's just me. Um, a lot of non-black men knows that black women have been through trauma and stuff like that. They know this. They may not share it with black women, but they know this. They know this. Everybody knows it, black women. Everybody knows it. If you're a black woman, you've had your share of trauma and abuse in the black community. That's just how dysfunctional the black community is. Even if you never dated a black man, you've been around it. So what am I saying? I'm saying that you guys are just giving Tevin Osborne too much energy. You're giving him way too much energy. Way too much energy. He really does not deserve this much energy and airtime. And like I said, you can date outside of your race without tearing down your race of people. And like I said, I've met great black men. I know black men who are married to black women. I know black women who are dating outside of their race and very happy. Um, it's just all in how you go about dating outside of your race. You know. Okay, you guys. Here's my ex husband. Give me a minute, you guys. Okay, you guys. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with interracial dating as long as you go about doing it the right way. But the issue is people go into it the wrong way. And this is why your relationships never work out. Um, are there non-black men out there who just want to experience a black woman? Yeah. Yeah, I've met those types of non-black men too. But then there are some who are open to dating black women, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having that type of union. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's just how you go about doing it. Um, I really, really don't care about this case, you guys. I don't care about Tevin Osborne. I really don't. To me, he was just another self-hating black man that we typically see here on YouTube, who talked about black women to date out and to gas up these non-black women. And what I'm noticing is I'm noticing how quiet these non-black women are since this case has happened. because they've been validated by these types of black men to think that they are superior than other types of people, especially black women. So when you bring up this case to non-black women, you can tell that they don't care about Telvin Osborne, because I brought it up to a non-black woman. I brought it up to her, and she clearly overrode the whole entire case, not caring about the black man. But these are the same types of non-black women who are laid up with these types of black men having sex with them. But then when things happen to these types of black men, they're nowhere in sight. They're not advocating for black men like Telvin Osborne. So it is all about power for these non-black women who sleep with black men, and then they unalive them, or you can just tell that they're racist. You can just tell that they're racist. So like I said, let this be a lesson to black men that you can get out here and date your non-black women without talking about us. And if you black men would shut up online about us, we wouldn't have to keep addressing you guys. Like, I really would not have to address you guys if you would just shut up. Now I just ignore you guys on here. Because, like, I'm really not interested in what you black men are saying about black women. It's getting kind of old with you guys. And now we understand that you're only doing it to look for validation from other races of people, and to sit at a table that you're never going to sit at, because you're never going to sit at the table with non-black people. So, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and share this because I don't know why black women are talking about him. Let black men who date outside of their race and the snow bunnies advocate for Telvin Osborne. Why are we keep talking about him as black women? Like, why are we giving this guy so much energy, even though he admitted to hating us and sharing his disdain for us? Why do we keep talking about Telvin Osborne? Why? Like, we really need to stop talking about Telvin Osborne as black women. Like, I really don't want to hear anything else about this guy. Like, I don't care. But you guys definitely have a good weekend. Have a good night. I'm about to go eat supper and rest. My ex-husband is here to come pick up our daughter and leave. And even when I was dating my ex-husband, I never talked about black men to him. Never. Never, ever, ever talked about what entirely happened with me and black men with him. Nope. Never even talked about black men when I was dating him, because I was genuinely attracted to my ex-husband. And even though me and my ex, we get at each other's neck, there is still going to be love there for him because we have children together. But no, I don't have to tear down black men to be with a non-black man. And have I had non-black men ask me, have I ever, been intimate with, a black man? Because they're just curious, because, a lot of non-black men are a little insecure about that. You know what I'm saying? But do not go to sleep on non-black men, you guys. Because look, I've met some of them who are really, like, blessed down here. So it's not true that every non-black man is average down there, okay? It's not true. Okay? It's not true. Because I've met, non-black men who are really blessed down there. Okay? But, a lot of them are curious to know, what kind of experiences we've had, with black men. And I can honestly say that I've never had anything serious with a black man. Not dating wise. No. No. I think I tried at some point in time, but it never really got anywhere. Um, because my standards are so high and there's certain things that I want in a partner that I felt like at the time black men couldn't give me. So I'm just a very open black woman, you guys. I don't limit myself to just one race of man. And I've said that on here. I've never done that. I've never just said, oh, I'm going to just stick to this particular race of men because this is what, black people are supposed to do. I don't think like that. Love is love, you guys. And wherever you may find love is wherever you may find it. Whether it's in a black person, white person, Asian person, there's all different races of people out here. God made us to be able to meet all different types of people. And if you're not down for the swirl, then that's you. There's nothing wrong with that. But to sit here and say that, okay, as a black person, I have to date another black person, I don't think like that. I'm all about people doing what makes them happy. Same sex, interracial dating, women choosing to be single and celibate, even people dating their own. As long as the person you're with makes you happy, I support you. I support you. As long as you're not hurting babies or kids, I support you. And other people, I fully support you. But to sit here and just limit myself to one race of man because I'm a black woman, no, that's not my model. I don't live like that. I don't function like that. I'm all about finding love wherever it is, not limiting myself because of race. I look at people's character when I'm out here dating. And granted, I may have a preference. I may be attracted to other races of men, but I still look at your character. So, you guys, I don't want to hear anything else about Telvin Osborne. Like, black women, please stop. Because Telvin Osborne probably don't want y'all supporting him or even talking about him if you are a black woman. So, let Telvin Osborne rest in preference. And black women, focus on yourself. I thought we were hydrating our skin and our hair and taking care of ourselves and not worried about what's going on after the election. Let's continue on that path, okay? You guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. Be safe. I will see you on the next one.